Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. My name is Yadira. Today I'm going to do a what's in my bag. I'm currently using my Louis Vuitton Onthego. So this is the bag right here, and I'm going to be putting all of my things into a new bag. Not necessarily a brand new bag, just another bag within my collection. Before going on, I just want to mention if you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to my channel, and I hope you'll decide to subscribe before the end. I do want to say my hair is still a little bit wet, so I hope you don't mind that. I just got ready for the day, so I'm gonna empty all of this out and head out the door. Right off the back, I have a charm. This is a little Burberry Thomas teddy bear in a zebra costume. Super cute. I found this one actually at an outlet store, and it was a pretty good deal. I've been using him with my on the go. I haven't used him with any other bag, but hopefully the bag that I'm gonna be changing into works just as fine. If not, I'll just put him to rest for a little bit. So that's the bag charm. Inside, I have a lot of things, and I am a medium to big size kind of handbag girl. If you've seen my collection video, you know I pretty much like the bigger size bags, just because, well, I used to think that I carried very minimal stuff, and turns out that I actually do not. So this bag has been one of my go-tos for a very long time, and I think it's kind of like my favorite in my collection. So just popping things out, I have this paint swatch board. This is actually from Home Depot. It is the Worms booklets, and that is because I'm thinking of actually painting my room. So I'm in my home office. I do work from home and I spend a lot of time here, so I've been kind of feeling like a little bit of a change. I'm still in the debating stage of finding out which one I want, and I actually think I'm just gonna go with a white all around the whole room. So just gonna stay tuned for that. So continuing on, I do have more swatches, so I'm gonna get those out of the way. So this is like the strip for my actual wall color. So my wall color is this one. I got some blues, so I got this to do an accent wall outside of my office. And then I have another blue, and then I have a gift card. So this gift card has actually been in my purse for such a long time. It has a receipt in the back, and it says that it was from late February. I actually won this at a bingo for one of our neighbors that they were hosting a party. And then I have this. This is the most random thing, and I know my handbag kind of just looks like a toolbox at this point in time, but this is a wood sample from our house. And the reason why I have this is because we bought a table from our house. It's actually called the Kensington table, you see, and it's in that Earl Grey color, and I wanted just to buy pieces that would go well with this. I use this kind of like as a base whenever I'm like at Home Goods or like even at Target to see if some items will fit my home. I'm in the hunt for some curtains, so this is another reason why I have this in my handbag, just because for my breakfast room where I do have my table, there's a window there, and I want something that doesn't clash with the wood, so I carry this pretty much all the time. And I find that it's a good way to just kind of sense if things fit my home when I'm out shopping. So it's kind of like a staple in my purse at this point in time. And then I have some receipts. This is from Taco Bell. And then this is from Home Depot. And I went to JCPenney, and there's a receipt for that. And then I have a Texas Lotto ticket. I actually bought this one for $2, and I actually made $4, so I need to cash this. I'm gonna put that off to the side because I'm not throwing that away. And then I have this baggie. This is a little coin purse by Kate Spade, and basically what I have in here is a lot of cards. So just kind of like miscellaneous items in here, and in the bag I have like my Ulta card, which people don't use this anymore because it's on the phone. Show reward gas station kind of situation. So if you're looking for a card case, this the little pouches by Kate Spade are pretty good, and the material is like this pebble grain leather, so very durable, and there's no wear in this, and I've had this for such a long time. And then I have my actual wallet. This is the key pouch by Louis Vuitton. It's in the Emperor style. This is a retired piece. I have a mask, and it's like a Mary Poppins bag. I have my 6-key holder. This is something that is always in my bag alongside of my wallet, just because we do have a community mailbox, so I have my keys in here for that. And then I also do have some loyalty cards, so that's pretty handy. And then I have these shades by Burberry. So I actually got these from Sunglass Hut, and I was debating on whether or not to sell them just because they sit on the bridge of my nose and there's like oversized. I have like puffy cheeks and it leaves a ring around. So then I just thought, okay, well, I'll just use these for the times that I'm not wearing makeup, and that's pretty much a lot of the times. Like I said, I do work from home, and sometimes I'll just go walking around the neighborhood with some Burberry shades. I know that's pretty bougie to say, but those are my sunglasses. And then I have some other things down at the bottom. So I have more paint swatches. So these are blues and grays. So that's that. I know it looks more like a green or a teal, but I promise you they're more gray tone. And then I have a receipt for Tuesday morning. So Tuesday morning is kind of like a Home Goods. I bought a bench there for like my entryway area. So that's just a receipt because she said, you know, if you decide to return it, make sure you hold on to this. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. So far it's been a great fit, so I don't think I'm gonna return it. So I'm just gonna keep it just a little bit longer. And then I have this paper. So at work you get like reward points, and you can either spend them on some stuff in their little store or collect the points for a gift card. So I got a $500 gift card in the mail. I saved my points for such a long time, and that is just what this paper is for. It's where the gift card came in. And then I have my makeup, my GM Cosmetic case. This is pretty much my junk drawer, even though most of the stuff is pretty much junk. But let me see if I have anything in the pockets. So I went to Louis Vuitton recently, and I met this nice gentleman, someone that I actually felt like I bonded with. So I'm just gonna follow up with them via text and then save all the information on my phone. I actually have a pair of earrings. These are the Ellie Kendra Scott's earrings in gold filigree. So that is what is in one of my pockets. So I gotta go put that in my jewelry box. That's it for the pockets. Now I'm gonna try the zipper compartment. It's empty, and then my little card compartments. Kind of looks like there's something down there. Yeah, there's nothing there. And then that one is empty. So I really don't use this zipper compartment, and I think it's because the straps are kind of here and in the way. But if I ever do put something in there, it's kind of like cash or something like that. But I don't really use it like a catch-all for any reason. So that is my empty bag, and my little charm here, I'm just gonna take them off. So this is him, super cute and hefty hardware, and he's pretty discreet. Only if you know Thomas, you'll know who this guy is. But he does have a little label there in his foot, which most of the time the foot's facing down, so you really can't tell he's from Burberry, but that's where he's from. So I'm gonna put my handbag off to the side. I'm going through my cosmetic case. This has a lot. So first up, I have a pen. This has some London prints on there, and I actually got this a long time ago. I went to London in 2018, and the pen still works fantastic, so I have that in here. Then I have a lip pencil. This is Bully Bear by MAC. That's a very good staple to have. Very nude. It's like a peachy nude, at least that's how it comes off on me. Then I have a compact, which is a peachy tone highlighter. This I've had for such a long time. It's very, actually I've had it for a year. So I don't really use it to highlight or anything, even though it is a good color. And whenever I'm just running out the door and I forget to put like a little pop of anything in my eyelid, I'll use this as a night shadow too, but I mostly use it for the compact. So here's the mirror packaging with a little dust cover situation. And then I have a tape measure. This is from Home Depot. It's 8 feet by Craftsman. I actually have another one. This is another tape measure, but this is like the fabric one, right? Or like the one you can measure all over your body. And the reason why I have these is typically I only have one in my bag, first off. But the reason why I do carry a tape measure is because I have some bookcases in my living room, and whenever I'm out shopping, just kind of measure out things to make sure that if I want to get it, it's gonna fit in there pretty comfortably. So that is what this is for, and it actually comes in handy quite well. Like whenever I bought the bench from Tuesday morning, I actually used this to kind of measure out the space. So if you don't have a tape measure, maybe try getting a smaller one. I know there Bradley sells like some compact ones with like a cute covering kind of situation for very inexpensive, or you can probably get it off Amazon, or you can get like this one from Home Depot. It is a little bit like heftier or heavier, but you know, it does the job. 2 hair ties, and then I have one of these bobble also hair tie. Then I have the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. While it gives me a good lift, I find that it just flakes off on me a lot. So if you do have a good mascara recommendation that you like, let me know what that is and I'll probably check it out. But I like the tube, and quite honestly, I probably think that most of the money for this is in the tube because it is pretty hefty. And then I have 2 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. This is Sunset Lover and Kim KW. Kim KW being more of a nude, and then Sunset Lover being more peachy tone. I love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I feel like they're the most comfortable on my lips. They don't dry out my lips, but I really do enjoy her lip products. And then I have a Charlotte Tilbury eye smudge brush, and what I use this for is if I ever get mascara on my eyelid, or whenever my mascara does flake, I'll just brush it off. It's like a little makeup eraser. So very cute, very compact travel size eye smudger brush. And then I have a roller ball. This is the Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia, and it's kind of gross because it's a roller ball, so it has a lot of skin flakes in there. You know, if you look at your roller balls, I'm pretty sure there's probably at least one of them in there. But I really like this fragrance. It's very everyday, casual. It's not overpowering at all. One of my favorites. It is like an eau de toilette, so it's not overpowering. It doesn't stay on the skin for too long, but it's still very nice to have. And it's one of the fragrances that it's kind of like my go-to when I don't know what to wear. And just a side note, I noticed that a lot of my perfumes they have like a pink tint to it. So I don't know if that's something you might notice in your collection, but if you do have a favorite that happens to be the pink tint, let me know what that is because I might enjoy it. And then I have 2 small claw clips. I always just kind of get them just to do like a half parts, which I actually should do now. Or sometimes, honestly, I'll just stick it in my hair just like that and good to go. So there's that. And then I have a spoolie. So this one I got from my lash tech girl. So I had eyelash extensions and I'll just kind of like brush them forward. Most of them have fallen out. Now, if you might notice, I have like 2 hanging out over here that are kind of stubborn, but that's what that is for. And then I have my Shiseido eyelash curler. So someone actually recommended this for me right here from YouTube. So I made this splurge and it's actually very, very good. So that is in here. And then on the side pocket, I know, totally not sanitary, I had a little Tylenol pill. I usually have the cylinder little bottle. I just don't know where it's at, but that is all that I have in here. Okay, so this is the handbag I'm gonna be switching to. Another top handle. This is the Speedy B in the 30 size by Louis Vuitton, of course. And I'm just gonna start off with my little teddy bear here. I'm gonna see if he works out. So first I'm just gonna pick the best angle. I guess I'm just gonna put it here. This seems to look the best. Now my hardware on this handbag is very tarnished, so I don't know if I'll keep him on there. I'll probably just take him off and use it without a bag charm. So for now, I'm just gonna keep him on there, see what I think after I'm done filling it. And then inside the handbag, I just keep the strap. This is what I do with all of my handbags that have straps. I'll just put them inside. Whenever you buy this BDB, it does come in 3 pieces to make it crossbody. Now mine is the size 30, and making this crossbody, for one, the length is too far down, and 2, it's too wide and big of a bag that it doesn't really look good for my physique. So I just keep the 2 straps and use it as a shoulder bag. So what I do is, you can kind of see the indentation on this first hole right here. That is where I'll clasp this extra piece. So this is it. And then I'll just thread it on here. It's rather stiff.
Then I'll just clip ends and clip them to the side.
And then here is my bag. This is how I wear my Speedy all the time. I usually carry it top handle, but I still just have this just as a what if, just in case kind of situation. So I'm just going to stick my cosmetic case back in here. Now this is pretty much about the same size, so I need to put it in sideways and in there. So there is that right there. And then I am putting back my 6-key holder that is in the Damier Ebene, also matching my handbag, and then my wallets, the key pouch. And I'm just throwing these anywhere. And then my loyalty card case holder that I'm currently using. And then we're going back to a semi toolbox, my Art House wood sample. And then I'm keeping my receipt for my bench just in case. I'm gonna put that in that side pocket. So right in there. And I'm also keeping my lotto tickets that I need to cash also in that same little pocket. I am doing away with my face mask because I need to grab a new one. So I'm gonna put that in my trash pile. And then my sunglasses. So my sunglasses, I tried to hook them from the D-ring. Like you'll see right here, these are actually too wide, like the width right here. So the D-ring stops about there and it's like hanging, so it'll fall off. So I'm actually gonna grab a different pair of sunnies and hook them on there. So give me a second. So I actually pulled these out. This is just a generic little eyeglass slip. It's a pretty slim profile. And then I just have a pair of Ralph Lauren sunnies, you know, nothing too expensive by no means. So here is that. And what I like about these is that they have the little pads. So they sit on the bridge and then I can avoid those sunglass rings when I am wearing makeup. Now I do need to get a different pair of sunnies because these are actually kind of chipping already. I've had these for such a long time. So pretty happy with these. I think they were only like $40 or something like that. So I'm gonna take them off of the slip just to kind of show you how I use that D-ring. All right, so there is the D-ring there. So technically speaking, I don't need the sleeve, so I'm just gonna put that off to the side. And this is my handbag all ready to go. Now I don't have an organizer, so it does kind of sag just a tad bit. I actually don't mind that look because it doesn't bowl too much. Like it's not like a peak. I actually feel like this is still pretty much the same shape of a speedy, if you will. Some people like their bases because they like their handbag to look more like this all the time. So I might just have to look into one just so that I can extend the life of my handbag too, right? All ready to go. And this is my what was in my bag swapping into a new bag video. If you have any questions on anything that I mentioned, check the description bar as I'll try to link most of the items. If you have any questions or further comments, leave that down below in the comment section. I'll be happy to connect with you. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.